They call it the strangest place in the world, and it's indeed a wonder, but there is no doubt that the island of Socotra is one of the most beautiful islands in the world. The island is part of a small archipelago in the Indian Ocean. The island is very isolated and about 30% of plant species are found only in Socotra, described as the most unusual place on Earth. They say that if you sleep and wake up on the island of Socotra you might think you've been kidnapped by aliens. The island is unlike anywhere else you know, so let's take a look at the island of incomparable beauty. Get to know with us the island of Socotra. This island belongs to the Republic of Yemen and is one of its governorates. It is located about 380 kilometers south of the Republic of Yemen and 240 kilometers east of the coasts of Somalia. It has an area of approximately 3,796 square kilometers. It consists of 4 main islands, Socotra, Abdul Khoury, Samha, Darsa, and a number of other small islands. Despite the island's isolation, Socotra has been a stopping point on Indian Ocean trade routes for a long time. The island of Socotra is a continental island. It was separated from the Arabian Peninsula and the African continent in prehistoric times. The name Socotra goes back to the Sanskrit language and means island of happiness. The island was classified as a World Heritage Site in 2008, and the New York Times ranked it as the most beautiful island in the world for 2010, due to the unique biodiversity and ecological importance of this island and its reflection on the world. The Socotra archipelago is of global importance due to its biodiversity, represented by rare plants and animals. The most famous thing in this island is a type of strange tree which is the blood tree of the two brothers, or as it is known internationally as the dragon blood tree, called this name because of what comes out of it, a red liquid that looks like blood. And this tree cannot grow anywhere else in the world even if it was transferred from its roots to another country. The archipelago is also characterized by many endangered land and sea birds, in addition to diverse marine animals. Dolphins are abundant on this island and perform exquisite parades on the coasts, and there are many types of aquarium fish and crustaceans such as cracks, shrimp and others. As for the level of birds, on this strange island, 179 species were recorded. 41 species of them are resident and breeding in the archipelago, and a study prepared by BirdLife International, in cooperation with the Environmental Protection Council, revealed that the Socotra archipelago contains 13 endemic species of birds that are not found anywhere else in the world. In addition, this island has 3 different climates. There is a hot marine climate, the second climate is moderately cold in some months and in others it is very cold, and the third climate is constantly cold with high humidity and fog forming heavily and varies from place to place in the archipelago. The first glimmer of beauty that attracts the visitor's attention to Socotra is the turquoise waters that hug the island. White sandy beaches, towering green mountains, and countless brown rocks soaring in bright blue skies. All this beauty fascinates the eye and captivates the soul. As for the other beauty of this island and the picturesque views, its beaches have unique characteristics, where there are large dunes of pure white sand and pure sea water that you can clearly see the fish swimming, in addition to the presence of coral reefs and pearls. Not only that, when you climb its mountains, you will find warm water springs that come out of the middle of the mountains and are used as natural therapy and relaxation. and the natural springs of water come out of the middle of the rocks close to the shore. What's stranger than that is that water is very pure and you can drink it like mineral water. There are a number of abundant waterfalls on the island spread in different locations. The most important of which are the Danjin waterfalls and Hadabo, which is only 6 kilometers from the city center, as well as Hala, Mami, Kura and Haft waterfalls, and most of those waterfalls originate from the top of the mountains throughout the year. There are also many caves and mountain caves in many sites of the Socotra archipelago and its other islands. It is considered one of the types of housing for humans in the past. These beautiful and western caves were formed by natural erosion agents, and in some of them geological factors interacted. Did you know that there is someone still on the island living cave life? He eats from nature, catches fish, lives in caves. And tourists come to him in his cave to see him and take memorial photos with him. This island was nicknamed by many titles, as it was nicknamed the Charming Virgin of Yemen, the Island of Incense, the Island of Bliss, the Island of Blessing, the Island of Pearls, the Island of Frankincense, and the Island of the Blood of the Two Brothers. Was nicknamed by these titles because of its global status as the most important and prominent nature reserve in a picturesque natural museum. Of course, there are many things on this island that will attract you to it, but we do not want to prolong the conversation so that you do not get bored. If we want to talk about this island, we do not have the time and we need long hours to reveal the secrets and beauty of the island. My friends, wait for us in the second part, in which we talk about life on Socotra Island, what places you will visit there, and what you will need on your trip. But in this video I just wanted to take you with me on our magical tour of Socotra Island. It is an amazing oasis that combines stunning nature and rich culture. In the end, I'm asking you to help me. Support me by subscribe to the channel, like and sharing your adventures with us in the comments. See you in the second part, in a new adventure and exploration. See you soon.